Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Soul Messenger 369 Tarot. I am Brittany. I will be your guide on this spiritual journey. If you found your way to this channel, it is not by accident. You are on a spiritual journey and you need some guidance. That is why I am here. We focus here on this channel on the spiritual healing journey. We use the portals and moon cycles to help guide people, okay, to their best and highest good, okay? So Spirit, we want to clear and cleanse the energy. We're going to do a message right now for Scorpio season, okay? Today's the 22nd, so Scorpio season starts tomorrow. All right, on October 23rd. We are heading into Scorpio season. I feel like that is extremely significant given the last few months with the new moons, the super moons, the full moons, and the portals that we've been going through, okay? There's a lot going on. A lot of this is divine intervention, right? This is the universe stepping in to clear things out, okay, to help those who want to get on their divine path, get on their divine path. So maybe, for a long time you were walking blindly without faith and you got steered in the wrong direction, right? You ended up on the wrong path, okay? And somewhere along the way, you decided that you wanted to get on the right path, okay? And here we are. All right. So this is a message for Scorpios, but really it's a collective message for everyone going through Scorpio season. Now, what is Scorpio season about? What is, I mean, I'm not going to get into Scorpios, but generally, what does Scorpio represent? It represents change, transformation. Okay. If you can see this, going from the Scorpio to the eagle, okay, transforming, from being something that crawls on their belly, right, like the snake, to something that soars and flies in the air freely. Okay, so going from, maybe being bound to something low, to being released to something higher, right? We are raising vibrations here, okay? And also in you being on your spiritual journey, doing the hard work of looking inside yourself, fixing what needs to be fixed, not being afraid to leave people, places, and things behind that do not serve your best and highest good. Also, recognizing people who have not had your best interests at heart, no matter how much you loved them, no matter how much you did for them, that they never did back in the same way for you. And allowing yourself to accept what is and let it go, so that those negative thoughts and feelings do not hinder your progress in your transformational being. Okay. So this Scorpio season is about change, transformation, yours, but also how you being on your spiritual journey, doing this spiritual work, going through this transformation is helping raise the vibrations of others as well. You are helping other people get onto their path of spiritual change and transformation, whether they subscribe to a spirituality mindset or not, right? Okay. So let's start with this deck, okay? Spirit, what do we need to know about Scorpio, our upcoming Scorpio season? Okay, we do have the 1111 portal that is going to be happening during this Scorpio season, all right? That is significant because it's already come up in the 1010 reading, that, 1111 is going to be pretty important. It's like game over, the end. You've reached the end of, maybe the end of this leg of your spiritual journey, because we're never really done, okay? But it's like the most difficult part is over, okay? You've won, you're gaining victory. 1111 is also twin flames, right? Okay, but it's goalposts, okay? So maybe you're going to be ending a cycle, possibly with a false flame, and beginning a new cycle with a true flame. Yeah, there's a lot going on with that. Okay, or maybe you, let's see. Okay, this has come out. I was shuffling this deck earlier today. This literally came out 3 times, and now it's come out again. The infinite power of a simple deck of cards scares some people. So people are afraid of what they don't understand, okay? So some people, they may deny that tarot is real. They may call you crazy. They may just stay the heck away from it, right? You know, people call it divination, and say that it's evil. But the fact of the matter is people who don't understand, who aren't willing to accept, right? Who don't have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, will rebuke and reject something that maybe even is for their best and highest good, simply out of fear. Okay. But those who know and understand and have a true connection and relationship with God know that fear holds you back, right? You should be able to, even if they did believe that there was something evil going on here with these cards, they should have the faith to withstand, right? They wouldn't be afraid. They would just have faith that no matter what's going on here, it wouldn't affect them anyways. Right? Okay. But anyway, so I'm not exactly sure. We'll clarify, you know, get a little more, you know, digging on that. Because I do feel like it's very significant as many times as it has come out today. But also the amount of healing power that there can be when used correctly. Okay? Because anything in this world can be perverted and used for evil. Okay? That's what the devil does. But people, you know, they don't want to look that hard into it. You know what I mean? They just want to see what's on the surface and call it bad. All right? We have male and female, okay, Christ. Also, this could be like twin flames again, okay? We also have like life and death, okay? Duality. I am no longer accepting or ignoring the bad people who refuse or can't be bothered to see the good in me, okay? Many lifetimes. Right? Okay, this is another thing. People don't want to accept that, you know, we are infinite beings, okay? We are spirits. Our spirits are not trapped inside these bodies, okay? When this vessel goes, the spirit continues on. And it can and will come back at some point. Okay, practice what you preach. All right. Let me get... I'll do a little bit of tarot on it first, and then maybe we'll do the intuitive Kev deck. Can you please clarify the infinite power of a simple deck of cards? Scares some people. Okay. Yeah. So we have the Ace of Swords. 1, truth. Okay. 2, breakthrough. And the world. Okay. It is helping to, like I said, it's like going through the moon cycles, the portals. Okay. It is helping to close out cycles. Okay. It is helping to put you on your path. It is to help you gain enlightenment, okay, to accomplish your deepest, darkest wishes and desires, okay, and fulfillment. It is putting an end to the lies and deceptions, you know, of demonizing tarot and things like that, okay, and breakthroughs, okay. It is also a renewing of your own mind, of remembering as well, you know, who you are, which again is a spiritual being. What else do we need to know about a simple deck of cards? Nine of Cups. It can be used to help you obtain, again, wish fulfillment. Okay, your greatest fulfillment and wishes come true. Your deepest, darkest desires, but not deepest, darkest. It's more like your lightest and brightest. Okay, so it's, again, okay, now we're getting into, it's all about how you use it, right? It can be a weapon, like a sword. Okay, just like your words are a weapon, depending on whether you speak life or the death. Okay, like I said, life and death, whether you speak life or death, it's all in what you say. It's all in how you practice it. It's all in the intention behind it. Okay, and so you are practicing, okay, practicing what you preach. It's all about too, you know, do you walk the walk and talk the talk, or are you just giving lip service? Okay. And many lifetimes, I feel too, you have gone through this ascension process many times over many lifetimes. Okay, so you are this like ascended master, or this is what you're being trained for. All right. And no longer accepting or ignoring the bad in people who refuse or can't be bothered to see the good in me. This is about learning to see things from a different perspective and take action to change, okay, to make the necessary changes, okay, mentally, okay, emotionally. We have cups and swords out here, right? So it's very much a mental and emotional journey, right? With travel there, it's a journey. But again, I feel like we are coming up on, in this Scorpio season, an ending. Like I said, with the 1111 portal, okay? There isn't some kind of ending. It's not, I mean, it's not, it's Scorpio season, which would typically come out as the death card. But I feel like not that there's no rebirth here, but that it's just a completion, an actual ending. All right. With the Two of Swords and the Devil, it is again like completely cutting out that which is not of your best and highest good. That means internally and externally. Okay. No longer being blind as well. No longer being blind to the bad intentions that other people have for you. Okay? And realizing that those, you know, who do have bad intentions for you, you know, as long as you allow them to be in your life will never be what you want it to be. You have to cut them out. Okay, so this is about, okay, Seven of Cups and Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is the first card of action that we have here. And it's inspired action, but it's also quick, impulsive, okay, and passionate. It's adventure and fearlessness. So you are ready to go on to the next phase of your journey. More confident, okay, more passionate, all right, about what your desires are, and you have many opportunities coming towards you, and I feel like you're going to take these opportunities and make the most of them. All right, let's clarify female Christ and male Christ. Okay, these could be divine counterparts or opposites, okay? Light and dark. This could be a divine feminine and a karmic masculine kind of thing, right? Okay, cutting these things out. Okay, the Emperor. I'm getting to bringing your light and dark together, right? Understanding that you, as a spirit, have both masculine and feminine traits and qualities, right? Mentally and emotionally. And allowing yourself to be reconciled within yourself of the light and the dark, the male and the female, and being in control and authority over yourself. Eight of Wands, Four of Cups, Three of Swords, right? You could be having some kind of communication or action being taken to speak, all right, on emotions involving a counterpart, okay, or a false flame. We've got a lot of that going on here, okay? So I feel like you're closing out the cycle of the false flame, and you are going to be moving forward into the cycle of the real deal, okay? But part of closing out this cycle requires some action to be taken involving, speaking on thoughts and emotions about what transpired here, okay? even if there's a disagreement, okay? Ten of Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, okay? This is going to bring you great fortune, okay? It's also, again, going to help close things out. It's also divine timing, okay? Now is the time. If you understand divine timing, it's like nobody knows the day or the hour or whatever, but if you pay attention, you do have a better understanding. You're not walking blind anymore, right? Okay? We're no longer blind, okay? We are changing our life, changing our destiny. We are changing the outcome by being aware of the cycles, of the moon phases, of the planetary alignments, of the portals, okay, and what it all means. And that when you understand, you can harness that energy and use it for good, for your own good, okay? Empress on the bottom of the deck. So we have the Emperor and the Empress, okay? You are harnessing the power of the universe because you're beginning to understand how it works and operates and how best to utilize it for your best and highest good. You are becoming a goddess, a god and a goddess, right? Okay. You also probably, if you have a deep level of understanding on these things, you are probably being assisted by gods and goddesses, okay, along this journey. They are helping you. They are guiding you. I am just the messenger, okay? I'm the messenger. I'm your guide, but only because they're guiding me to guide you. Okay, this has been coming out a lot lately too, strength. This is Bastet energy right now, okay? Okay, so you have, again, gods and goddesses, Bastet, okay? Bringing you strength through painful endings, okay? You may have had a it could be up to 10 years, okay? Of pain, of heartbreak, of betrayal, of defeat, okay? And the tower right behind that, okay? It's like tower after tower after tower after tower, defeat after defeat, pain after pain, and you endured it all, and now you are reaching the end of this painful journey, and you're finally moving on, okay? Into the Fool, into the next level, okay? The next level. This is the next level. You are taking that leap of faith, or because you took the leap of faith and you came out the other side, now you're leveling up, Okay, 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Your work is not done. Okay, you're still plowing the fields, planting seeds, reaping harvests. It's like the work is never done. The work will never be done. But you're being rewarded. Okay, you are reaping the harvest for what you've done so far up to this point. Okay, and now you're planting new seeds for the next stage. Again, 8 of Pentacles, work, hard work. The work is never done. What else do we need to know about this Scorpio season? Good Lord. Okay. We have the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Okay. If you look back around January, I think I did a 2025 video, right? And the general message was, from great pain, comes great growth. I think was the message there, something along those lines. And this is basically the message that I'm getting here as well. Is from great pain comes great happiness, right? You've grown a lot. You've learned a lot, and you are reaching your goals. You are going to have whatever it is that you want. Again, we have this fulfillment, okay? This is the 3rd time we've gotten fulfillment in this message alone, okay? But also that your time of great pain is over. You fulfilled that part of your journey, and now you get to move on to the best part, the great happiness part. What else do we need to know for this Scorpio reading? I'm going to pull some of this deck for a little bit. Let's see. A period of ill health or depression. Okay, this is the kind of shit that you're leaving behind. Affairs with your family. Maybe it's got to do with family that made you depressed. You are learning that just because they're family doesn't mean you have to put up with it. Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. I feel like, again, with that Bastet energy and the gods and goddesses, you have been taken care of throughout this entire journey. You were never alone. Someone new is entering your life. This could be new spirit guides, okay, as you level up. Or it could be an actual 3D person in the real world. End table, hard work ahead. Like I said, confirmation. There's still a lot of work to be done, all right? But you have as well, I'm getting all the tools that you need. And you have the love and support from Spirit, okay? And they are and will be guiding you. What else do we need to know about this upcoming Scorpio season? Okay, the number 17 may be important. Also, it breaks down to an 8. Again, there's that 8 energy, that Bastet, okay? Infinity, Q, 17, Queen, maybe. We have Mercury, communication. We're going into Mercury retrograde as well, I believe. 9th house, Sagittarius, spirituality, spiritual law, okay? Second life partner, religion, Jupiter, ideology, higher learning, travel. August 8 again, okay? 8 energy. I've been seeing 8 everywhere. If you notice my last couple of reads, I like to put numbers that as confirmations, okay, on the the thumbnail. You will see 8 and it stays there. It's continual, because as long as I'm still seeing the numbers, I'm going to keep them up there. And so that's confirmation for you if you have been seeing the numbers 8. Okay, and we have Taurus. This is about abundance, okay? It's like, again, you may be being rewarded abundantly, okay, for having completed this level, this cycle, okay? What else? Anything else? I like higher learning as well. I feel like that's part of the spiritual journey, right? You are on the journey. You are on your way, okay? We have P and 16. P is the 16th number. We have the number 16 again. So 7 and 16 may be important numbers as well. 717, okay? If you are seeing these numbers, just know this is confirmation for you that this is your message, okay? What else do we need to know? What else can you tell us? War, okay? I feel like you've been through battle, all right? This has been a spiritual war, but I feel like you won. You won, okay? Now you can relax. Anything else from this deck? Nope, okay. Moving on to this deck. All right. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Anything from this deck? Okay, message, hater. Okay, all I'm going to say is don't shoot the messenger, right? Okay, I'm just the fucking messenger, right? What's an angel but a messenger? I'm just the fucking messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Go hate on somebody else. Money on its way. Like I said, abundance. Thank you. It's on its way to you, okay? You're being rewarded. You're being rewarded because you defeated the haters, okay? That's part of why they hate you. And you continue to deliver the messages. And in some cases, receive the messages. Because I receive messages from other readers as well. Okay? So it doesn't matter if you're a reader, or not. If you are a messenger or a receiver of messages, like you are receiving the messages in one way or another. Whether it's through your own intuition or through the help of other people. The energy is here. It's like God is saying, God is going to get to you. Okay, if you want to get to God, God is going to get to you in some way, shape, or form. All right, no matter what, God is not going to leave you behind if you are willing to put in the work and the effort to make the change and transformations. Okay, all right. Let's see. Anything from this deck? Anything from this deck? Okay, I'm getting no. All right, we're going to move on to Intuitive Kev, and then we'll close it out. All right, what do we need to know? That's a little too many. Let's try that again, please. What do we need to know about this upcoming Scorpio season, please? Also, with that not getting left behind, I'm getting rapture, okay? All right. Okay, sweet, compassionate, innocent, ice queen, priestess. Okay, so this could be, all right, how people see you or how they saw you in the past, like past, present, future kind of energy. Like in the past, they thought you were sweet. Then in the present, they thought you were a bitch. And in the future, they're going to see you as the priestess. All right. Or you can see into the future. All right. And you see how people see you and you don't let it stop you. Okay. You don't let other people's opinions and thoughts, derail you. All right. Also, I'm getting, for some people, like how they see you just changes constantly, right? Okay, so one minute they see you as sweet, and then the next minute they think you're a bitch. And it's like, just make up your fucking mind. And again, who cares? Like, don't shoot the messenger, just go away. If you don't want to heal, if you don't want to be on your spiritual journey, then just go away. That's perfectly fine. You have every right, you have free will like anybody else to make that decision for yourself. The numbers 41 and 72 may be important, as well as 5 and 9. What else do we need to know about this? Also, with change and transformation for Scorpio and Sweet and Ice Queen, I am getting that people are starting to see you differently. People's perception of you is changing, and you are transforming how people see you. Okay, because you are the High Priestess, because you are tapped in. Yeah, the collective. You are part of the collective. I am part of the collective. This is helping the collective. Okay, all of this. and abandonment. Yeah. So in some cases, like I said, it's like the rapture. In some cases, you know, people are going to feel abandoned because you do just kind of up and leave, right? Like the rapture. So 1 minute they're there, the next minute they're gone. That's you. Because you have learned what God wants you to do. And you know, it's like when you start following God, you leave everything behind and you just go. And you follow Jesus, right? Like the disciples did. And some people may feel abandoned. Some people may feel left behind. But in reality, all you've done... Sorry about that. So in reality, all you've done is leave behind the people who refused to grow and change, right? It's like if you don't grow, you'll die, right? And you chose life. You chose growth over stagnation and death. Okay? And you realize that you can't save people who don't want to be saved. Right? All you can do is show them the way. And whether or not they choose to follow is up to them. Okay? What else do we need to know about this? Right? But it's not going to stop you from continuing on your journey, from you continuing to follow your light. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? All right, if I don't get anything else, I guess I'm going to call it a day. One more time. All right. Okay, so we have exposure, excess, and high honor. It's like, I feel a little bit like your light has blinded people at this point, right? Because you are so high honor, right? That it's like excess. You are so high honor, right? You've exposed yourself. It's like God hid you for a long time, but now you're coming out. You're coming out of the darkness and into the light because you are the light, and your light is shining brighter and brighter and brighter to the point that it is impossible to see you any other way than that which you actually are, which is a high priestess, a very high honor. Okay. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Okay. I hope that this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope, if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time. And then if you haven't already, you will come back and like, share, and subscribe.